Imagine having a digital team member that never sleeps, never forgets a task, and can help manage research, automation, communication, and daily operations across your entire digital environment. Not a chatbot. Not a search box. Not another app you have to babysit. A digital coworker that can understand what you want, choose the right tools, take action, remember what worked, and come back sharper the next time. That is the promise of Hermes AI Agent. And if you think AI is just about asking better prompts, this is the part where the story changes. For the last few years, most people have experienced AI as a conversation. You open a chat window. You ask a question. The model replies. Maybe it writes an email. Maybe it summarizes a document. Maybe it gives you code. That is useful. But it is still mostly passive. A chatbot waits for you. It does not know your workflow. It does not check your systems. It does not schedule follow-ups. It does not inspect files, run commands, generate reports, post updates, monitor failures, or coordinate with other agents unless something around it gives it hands and memory. Businesses do not just need answers. They need work done. They need research gathered, operations monitored, content produced, infrastructure checked, tasks routed, reports delivered, and decisions escalated at the right time. That is why the next phase of AI is not just chatbots. It is agents. Hermes AI Agent is an open-source AI agent framework from Nous Research. In simple terms, Hermes is a way to turn a large language model into a practical digital operator. It can run in a terminal, on messaging platforms like Telegram or Slack, in development environments, and inside real workflows. It can use tools, access files, run commands, browse the web, remember preferences, schedule work, communicate through connected channels, and even coordinate with other agent profiles. If a chatbot is like a smart advisor sitting behind glass, Hermes is closer to a trained operator sitting at a workstation. The model provides reasoning. Hermes provides the environment, tools, memory, skills, profiles, messaging, automation, and the structure needed to actually do things. That difference matters. Because the real question is not, can AI write a good answer? The real question is, can AI participate in the workflow? Hermes is designed for that workflow layer. To understand Hermes, you only need a few simple building blocks. First, LLMs. A large language model is the reasoning engine. Think of it like the brain that can read, write, plan, summarize, code, and make decisions from context. Second, inference. Inference is the moment the model thinks. You send in context, your request, documents, previous messages, tool results, and the model predicts the next useful action or response. Third, APIs. APIs are the doors into other software. They let systems talk to each other. If Hermes needs to send a message, query a database, upload a video, create a calendar event, or call a service, APIs are often how that happens. Fourth, tool calling. This is where agents become powerful. Instead of only replying with text, the model can choose a tool, search the web, read a file, run a shell command, generate an image, check a GitHub pull request, schedule a cron job, or send a message. The model decides what needs to happen. Hermes executes the tool safely and returns the result. Then the model continues. That loop, think, act, observe, continue, is the foundation of agent behavior. Fifth, memory. Without memory, every interaction starts from zero. Hermes can remember durable preferences, environment details, recurring workflows, and reusable lessons. It can also use skills, written procedures that teach the agent how to handle specific tasks better next time. This is important because a useful agent should not make you repeat the same instructions forever. Sixth, MCP, the Model Context Protocol. MCP is like a universal adapter for tools. It gives agents a standard way to connect with external systems, services, and capabilities. Instead of every tool needing a custom integration from scratch, MCP helps create a common language between AI agents and the software world. Put all of that together and Hermes becomes more than a model. It becomes an operating layer for AI work. So what can an agent like Hermes actually do? Imagine a research agent. You ask for a market brief. Hermes searches sources, compares claims, extracts the key signals, writes a summary, saves it, and sends it to you on Telegram. Now imagine an executive assistant. It monitors incoming requests, drafts replies, prepares daily summaries, tracks follow-ups, and reminds you when something needs a human decision. Or infrastructure monitoring. Hermes can check logs, disk space, processes, ports, deployments, and schedule jobs. If something breaks, it can investigate, summarize the likely cause, and alert the right person. For report generation, it can collect data from multiple systems, convert it into a readable briefing, and deliver it every morning. For content creation, it can research a topic, create scripts, generate visuals, assemble metadata, prepare publishing packages, and wait for approval before anything goes live. For operations automation, it can connect repeated tasks into a workflow, check status, make a decision, call a tool, document the result, and improve the process for next time. This is where agents become different from chatbots. A chatbot gives you output. An agent manages progress. But here is where things get even more interesting. The future is not one giant AI doing everything. It is teams of specialized agents. Hermes can operate through profiles, separate agent identities with their own configuration, tools, memory, and roles. OpenClaw is another agent in this ecosystem, an autonomous agent environment designed for coding, workflows, and operational collaboration. Now imagine Hermes handling communication and scheduling, OpenClaw debugging code, a research agent watching the market, a content agent producing creative assets, and an infrastructure agent monitoring systems. They do not replace the human. They surround the human with leverage. Agent-to-agent communication matters because businesses are already teams. The AI workforce will likely be teams too, specialized, coordinated, accountable, and connected to real tools. This changes the future of work in a very practical way. AI will not only sit inside chat windows. It will sit inside operations. Some digital coworkers will write. Some will monitor. Some will research. Some will build. Some will manage repetitive workflows. Some will act as coordinators between humans and machines. The winning organizations will not be the ones with the most AI tools. They will be the ones that design the best AI workflows. Humans will still provide judgment, taste, strategy, ethics, relationships, and accountability. Agents will handle more of the repeatable execution layer. The result is not just automation. It is a new operating model. Hermes AI Agent is part of that shift. It points toward a world where AI does not just answer questions, but participates in the work, remembering, acting, coordinating, improving, and collaborating across your digital environment. The last era of AI was about conversation. The next era is about execution. And the companies that understand the difference early will have an advantage. Because the future is not just one person using one chatbot. The future is humans leading teams of AI agents. And Hermes is one of the tools bringing that future into reach. The AI revolution is just getting started. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the breakthroughs, tools, and technologies shaping the future.